many roomy cars look this stylish. The Olds Delta 88 is the family car that didn't forget the family.
There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
A major television event, Call to Glory, premieres Monday, August 13th at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
A new age of engine protection has dawned. A major advance in motor oil technology. Introducing new Exxon Uniflow. Completely reformulated to give super premium protection to every car on the road today. Every gasoline, every turbo, every diesel, every car. New Exxon Uniflow. Our most advanced protection ever. From Exxon. Quality you can count on.
X メンとは悪の脅威から人類を守り、人類とミュータントの平和的共存を実現するために組織されたミュータントヒーローチームである。
抱きしめたい誰よりも太陽のように君を優しくいつも周り包んでいたい
亀の甲羅に気をつけろ。あらっとっとっとっとっと。わ、ご苦労さん。こ こりゃまたすごい。デッドヒートと思ったら、よしぺったん、残念でした。こんな時はバナナの皮よ。そんなバナナ。あとはゲームで会いましょう。スーパーファミコンソフトマリオカート。このレーサーたちはとんでもない。
You know what they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, here in the desert, I always do what the Arabians do. So let me tell you how to become a t-shirt chic. I stole a secret from the tomb of King Tut Tut Tut. First, you need a t-shirt, and I happen to be wearing one right now. So second, I pull this t-shirt right over my head. Next, I get a sweatband, and I put that around my head. This is what a chic would wear on a festive occasion, but for everyday use, I just tie the sleeves together. The t-shirt chic is so convincing, you can even fool a camel. Now, if I only had a camel.
Magic is really just showing off, isn't it?
NASA may use virtual reality to allow a technician to work on a space station without leaving Earth. In virtual reality, a person has the illusion that they are doing the work themselves, even when they are a million miles away.
Flying enabled.
Starting from his office, the technician may fly through space to the station where he might activate other space instruments or repair them. One may wonder how Gibson, a self-admitted computer illiterate, foresaw this technology.
But what he's described is really, I think it's a really good thing to shoot for. The kind of cyberspace that he describes is really something that will be very helpful for all of us to be involved in.
This is a virtual world created by VPL Research. They are working on making virtual reality a new and dynamic means of communication. It is possible to call a friend on the other end of the world by computer, much as a common modem device is used today. The two agree on a virtual meeting place and are able to see and interact with each other in some alternate universe, or perhaps a simulacrum of a real place. There, they may explore this new world, work together, play golf, or do virtually anything the two might enjoy together. Not surprisingly, a doctorate was just granted for a thesis on the potential of virtual sex. The most difficult part of this process might be to agree on a meeting place or decide how to appear when there. Entering virtual reality means controlling one's appearance as well. Today, a beautiful woman, tomorrow a tough punk, the next day a lobster. This little girl chose to be a teapot.
Here is my spout. When you tip me over, tea comes out. So tip me over and pour me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When you tip me over, tea comes out. So tip me over and pour me out.
If one wishes to appear as more than just one's hand or a program-generated figure, one must wear the data suit. The data suit also allows for real-time animation, the dream of the cartoonist restricted to individual cell animation.
My new computer started out fast, really fast, but now it's only kind of fast.
Hold on, let me check my email. It's not loading. Let me try this again.
This game should be a lot faster. Mom, this internet connection is so slow.
I love my computer. I don't know what happened. It's just not as fast as it used to be.
If your computer doesn't run like it's supposed to, if your internet connection is unreliable, even on a so-called fast connection, even if your brand new computer isn't as fast as it ought to be, you might not have any real problem at all. Log on to finallyfast.com. Take the free performance test to find out how to make your computer run fast the way it's supposed to. Finallyfast.com free performance test will immediately diagnose any hidden problems and show you how to get more speed on any computer. Plus, finallyfast.com provides provides you the software you need to get your computer up to peak performance. Log on to finallyfast.com and learn how to optimize your internet connection for faster speeds by automatically changing the settings that most people don't even know exist. Log on to finallyfast.com
All right, guys.
and learn how to make your computer run
It's time to
like
get
new
fast.
by getting rid of all the nasty junk
It's time to
files,
live
spyware, adware, and
gamer
registry
style
errors that make even the best computers
in the future. We're gonna get in the video game, virtual reality. Guys, this is a very important day. It's a very important time. Valentine, thank you for the resub. You're 1 month away. I'll have to think of a very good song for you. But this is a very important day. This is the first day I become a real streamer. I'm a real stream boy. I did it. Why, you ask? I bought a $12 mic arm off of Amazon, and that mic is all up in my shit now. And I even hooked up or configured a compressor since it's close to my mouth. So if I yelp gamer style, if I perhaps whoop in victory, hopefully you guys won't get a huge blown out microphone. So, yep. Now that I have this baby, it's gonna be nothing but $25 subs. Yeah, Killer, you can link. It's fine.
We'll be seeing him soon enough. Be patient.
Steve Bloom's already back, huh? Speaking of being drunk, I'm glad you brought that up. One hung low. I'm gonna pop open my Buzzball Chiller. You can see it's in cursive because this is the elegant brand for sophisticated people. Rador, you're at school. Oh Jesus! I just sprayed water all over my monitor. Damn it. That's hotline music! Shit, hold on. I actually got I have to clear the Buzzball spray off my monitor. Fuck, I'll be right back.
The company behind this amazing free performance scan has been featured in Newsweek, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal. If you're thinking of buying a new computer or upgrading your RAM, don't. You could save hundreds, even thousands of dollars by taking the Finally Fast performance test first.
It's working great now. I'll send you the address in an email. Finallyfast.com. Send.
Dude, it's finally fast. Finallyfast.com.
Take the free performance test at www.finallyfast.com. Get the software you need to get your computer running at peak performance and your internet connection speedy, even while watching video. Finallyfast.com makes everything faster, even on a brand new computer.
I'm booted up. It's the URL I should look at. Finallyfast.com. Hey, my computer's fast. Finally. Finallyfast.com.
Many people would take it for granted that ceramic knives is made of ceramic. It must be very fragile and weak. It's way wrong. The ceramic knives, which is made by Yangjiang King Double Company, is totally different with the others. Then what is the difference? Now let's do a test. Sometimes we put the knife like this. It's easy to hit it by accident. Then it will fall down the ground. But now we can see that though the ceramic knife were dropping down for this high level, it looks still perfect. Now let's try another way. Let the blade drop down first. What would happen? Look, the ceramic knife is still excellent without damage.
Okay, guys, the monitor has been saved. I had to act fast because Buzzballs is basically simple syrup with a lot of alcohol poured into it. So your tweet about Machinima has a decent thread going on our games. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I should probably weigh in on that. Everybody's asking why, and there is a reason why, and it won't make sense to a lot of people, but there's a reason. Or rather, I've been told the reason is that. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. You guys in chat, you have a job tonight. If people show up asking this, you have to explain it to them. I'll try, but I may not want to do it, like 80 times if it keeps happening. But the reason is copyright. So, all channels on Machinima contain music assets and video assets that Machinima at this point probably has no way to vouch for. They did not have paperwork on every song used. They didn't. I'm presuming at this point, but having worked there, I'm pretty sure that I can presume that they didn't keep paperwork or contract work or music licensing agreements. Nobody was going to work there for more than 3 years anyway. So when I worked there, that was the vibe. Can't speak outside of that. But when an actual company now has this under their ownership, they are liable for it. And a company like Warner doesn't want a big open wound that copyright trolls can jump right through and sue for a lot of money. So you're Warner. What do? Do you pay a lot of people to comb every video and chronicle every work used and do their best to go through the history of emails and paperwork and see which ones are verified and leave them up and take down the ones that are unverified? And this is on videos that are getting no views. They're old. Yeah. JROK, you wipe it. That's it, man. Oh, Zach. Oh, that's 2 months with Prime. Oh, going over to Prime now? Did you sub normally last month? Because otherwise, I owe you a song. So yeah. But history? Welcome to the internet, man. Think about it this way. If those videos had followed every legal procedure that they should have, they probably would never have been made. So there's history, yes, but think about it as an abnormality as opposed to the new way, right? So I don't know if that helps at all. It probably doesn't. But yes, history. Things aren't gone forever. I'll say. You can't clip all that shit? I'm sorry. How long can clips be? We're done. That was it. Thank you for being attentive. I should have been more concise. Oh fuck. It's fucking up. Hold on. It didn't expect me to spray a buzzball on my monitor and then ramble about cinema. Good morning or evening, wherever you are starting my work day. Seeing Lawrence's streaming has made it better. All right. Well, have a good work day. Do your best. 60 seconds only. Oops. Okay. I'll do the short version. Machinima cannot Warner at this point cannot verify the copyrights to all videos in Machinima's network, and there are a ton of videos. It would cost a lot of money to do it. So, and this is on videos that aren't getting any views. So they cut it loose. That's that. It's a business. That's how it goes, man. So there you go. That's your clip. I hope it works. I made a post on the Reddit thread. Hopefully it helps someone out. Yeah, I could do that too. Did you like I Am Legend? It was all right. The first 2/3 were good. That's a classic don't know how to end it, or wrote an ending that very much just appeals to like the most basic middle America. That's what it felt like to me. Nick Nam Sam, thank you. Thank you for the loves. Trying to adjust my brand new mic arm so that I have like vision lines to the game. It's tough. I got a lot of shit in this area. It's all very compact.
Take one more step, and you're dead. It's too late. Die! Really fucked up now, old man. You wanna play? Let's play. Bring it, nerd. Pay your debt in blood! Hold up! Been away a long time. There's a new generation of gamers.
Oh, the music is back!
Let me at least introduce myself. Travis Touchdown. You murdered my daughter. Don't pretend you've forgotten.
And the music like goes a little more modern.
They need to know about the most badass assassin in video games. You bastard!
I love video games about video games.
Your fight is here in the real world, son of a bitch! Nice work, dickhead. What's a sheet? The Death Drive Mark II, the Phantom Game console. So this is where it's been hiding.
I want to do shots with Suda. Like tequila shots. That would be awesome. I'm going to turn it up a smidge. This is one thing that almost no one has to care about ever. But the Switch is unique in that its audio is not normalized. Most consoles have like compressors and shit built in to make sure that the audio they spit out is roughly equal across all games. Man, the Switch is all over the map. That's kind of why I was looking at it. This is the guy that made your game where the skull is your gun. He consulted on that game. That was Mikami, I thought. But, yeah, you're talking about, oh Lord, what's that game called? I love that game. What? I'm blanking on it. I can see the title in my head.
Charlotte?
Damn it. Somebody tell me what that game is. 360 game. Shadow of the Damned. Thank you. Yep, that's it. Yes, yes. Game is great. Oh, come on. You're gonna sit here and make me not pick gamer mode? Did you read The Road? I saw the movie, but I didn't read the book, no. Mikami and Suda? Okay, yeah. Makes sense. God damn it. Yup. References, yo. Nice. Oh, no butt crack? It's gonna be weird playing a No More Heroes without Waggle. I wanted to cosplay Travis Touchdown for a long time. I just never got skinny enough. I will, though. I'm gonna do it. Oh boy, do you mean Yik? Y-I-I-K? I wanna play that. I'm curious about it. I'm on a whole, like, Mother-oriented kick right now. I need to play Deltarune. I want to play Mother 2 and 3. I finally finished Mother 1. That was a stiff hike, that game. Oh, it's Y2K. I had no idea. Holy shit, Super Blaster, thank you. Yeah, I could look a lot like Travis. Baker, I think Travis, I think like New Dante, if I lost like 40 pounds. I remember I sent Robert Atkin Downs fan mail because of No More Heroes. He responded to it like a year later, but it was very nice of him. Or Mocap Man? Dr. Juvenile? With Luxord, so I agree with the fan mail. We got some combos. You can still waggle? Nice. Oh, okay. I wonder what the coins are for. LB. Maybe you can buy mini games or something. Okay. I like the UI element of that little hand coming up and like yanking the thing down. Oh, jump heavy. I wasn't doing that at all. Okay. Oh. Cool. I'm guessing the shine on his hand is the charge attack? Nope. Not sure what that is. That's just so you know where he is? I'm guessing so. Oh shit. Phobos, thank you for gifting subs, man. That was kind and unnecessary, and I appreciate it. Is the music evolving at the stage progress? It's getting, I think it's adding on layers, yeah. It's getting more intense. Oh, it's a save point, yeah. Why did Travis kill that guy's daughter? Yeah, No More Heroes is weird. It's... Travis isn't a hero, he's a punk. Hard distinction. Punks destroy order. Anywhere. So... he doesn't kill bad people, he kills everyone. Whenever he wants, for no reason. So yeah. Yeah, Travis never wipes. That's a problem. Actually, wait, hold on. There we go. What? Oh! What? There's a follow-up. Why is that thing rainbows over there? What's happening? I don't understand. You guys may not be able to see because my webcam might be covering it, but there's your UI elements I don't understand. Oh, your charge attack gets better. Okay. Excuse me. Ah, I think I get it. Never mind. Sure, to play No More Heroes without a Wii? I don't think so. Thank you, Zach. You could play it with a Wii U, I think? That's not better. I don't know if they ever added No More Heroes to digital, though. Brief summary of the first game. You go out drinking, you meet a girl. Oh, before that, you run into a guy. He wants to fight you, so you kill him. And then you go to a bar to celebrate. You get really drunk. You meet a hot girl who just so happens to be the administrator of the World League of Assassins. She says that, oh, by the way, you killed the 10th ranked assassin in the world, which makes you number 10. Wouldn't it be fun if you kill all the assassins to number 1 and become the top assassin in the world? So that's what you do. In No More Heroes, you kill assassins who each have their own level and layer. It's a melee beat-em-up game, and it's fucking awesome. No More Heroes 2 is a little more plot-heavy. And still weird. It's like... This game is $30, Sloan, but I think it's more of a minigame collection. Kind of like Scott Pilgrim the game. This part is. I think there are multiple minigames, and they're all different. The fuck? Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay, I see now. Yeah, the Scott Pilgrim game was great. Now that's a game where they did everything right. No. There's a remake of No More Heroes on PS3. Oh! Did that come out in America? I thought that was Japanese only for some reason. Ugh. Damn. I don't know how to... Shit. Oh, shit. I was wondering when this... Fuck. Cool. Do you prefer the Resident Evil series first person like 7 or third person like the rest? I think the game has been good in both ways. I do think I prefer over the shoulder though. Oh, 7 was so good. I don't know. I think there are positives and negatives to each, and I think the game can be designed around them. Alright. What's up, Digital Tears? Hello. Is she getting hacked? Is that a virus? does. Oh, Shady, you going to bed? All right, thanks for dropping in. 7 was so good. 7 was good. 4 was good. I think Resident Evil 2 is going to be really good. So, I guess when it comes to preference, I'm just happy they're making them. I don't know. Like, between... Like, remake is real good. I'm okay with there being different flavors of it. I definitely wouldn't want all Resident Evils to play and look the same. So, I'm glad Capcom has the bravery to experiment. Even if other people are not. Oh, guys. I don't know how you get health back. Can you? Is this the trial of gamer mode? 4 is very good. It's still pretty quirky if you play it now, I think. There are some best practices that 4 established, but in the years since, there's just some weirdness to it. So you'll get used to it. For sure, but... Tried playing 5 and I wasn't crazy about the controls. There is an inventory in 4. Inventory management is a pretty big part of it, but it's fun. You can you get upgraded inventory, so you definitely get a sense of progression. You can rotate items, so there's a whole game around trying to make everything fit. That's not entirely meaningless. That's a lot of spitters. That's interesting that you can get more points for killing enemies in a certain way. I like the score aspect. Does taking a shit refill your health? Operation Raccoon City? Ooh. Yeah, that's a weird one to start with. That's an outlier. You do get your health back, okay. So you just gotta make it from save point to save point. Can do. Man, that sucks. Kind of funny is hosting me? What the hell? Thank you. How was Mortal Kombat event? It was awesome. Mortal Kombat's great. The new game is simpler and slower, which I can see people not liking, but I'm into it. I think I'll like it. I'm always more about the mind games of fighters than the executions of fighters, than the buttons. So we'll see. Wait. Bad man. Okay. Wait, where do you equip skills? Didn't I pick up a skill chip? I really liked using Cassie Cage too, but I'm sure I can find a new main if she's not around anymore. It still does that, like, square hit effect. I remember that being in No More Heroes. I don't know how... Sometimes I get more hits out of that super attack, and I don't know how. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's a timing thing? Who's your go-to for MK? I mean, Sub-Zero was always my boy in 1. I played Liu Kang in 2, Striker in 3, and then it was just kind of all over the place. A lot of sub in 4. Liu Kang was pretty good in 4. He plays the bad man? I think so. I guess he's the co-op player. Do I just have to be closer? Ramen is awesome. Noob Saibot love? I don't know. That character's weird. How's the game so far? I mean, I like it. It's a fun beat 'em up. I think my understanding is it's a bunch of mini games, which I'm okay with. I like games about games. To beat Shokan legit or teleport combo. Aw, man. You collect different pictures of ramen. You gram your ramen, and that's the collectible. Bug extra. Yeah, I like Cassie. Jackie was fun. I'm trying to think of like newer characters that I liked. I liked what's the bug lady's name? She was cool. I'm trying to think of the other characters I used a lot. Like it down. Devora, yeah, thank you. Because then this is a boss fight. Or a mini game. It's a big ass arena. Cowboy dude? Oh, Aaron Black? The Roland guy? I played a lot of Bo Raicho in like Deadly Alliance. He reminded me of Killick from Soul Calibur. Yes! Bro, I tried to look up a lot of the t-shirts from No More Heroes because I really wanted to buy them, and they don't exist, but I was into it. There was one that was like, it was a burger and it said like 680 kcal on it, and I was like, I want that shirt! Moreover, like, I love graphic tees. I mean, yeah, big surprise, like everyone loves graphic tees, but that's why I want to look really good in a tight graphic tee. That is my life goal at the moment. That was a Neon Tiger. Shit. Fuck. I want to look Phil Spencer good in graphic tees. Okay, you gotta tap the button. It's a combo. Crackdown is March, right? Xbox needs games. It's got plenty of games, dog. Game Pass. 300 games. Yeah, I know what you mean. It doesn't have those big sexy exclusives, right? Like a real gamer. That is what a real gamer would do, you're right.
Charlotte.
Okay, so there's no difference, it's just... Oh, he has different skills, though.
I will be back.
Okay, oops. Psycho chip. Fires multiple shots with death glow to roll those characters. I feel like that's one of these kinds of things. There we go. Okay. Oh, Shaolin Monks, yeah. Actually, like, I think James played that for the first time, or maybe Adam? And James was lamenting, like, I never had somebody to play Shaolin Monks with me, and I was like, I never knew for a moment in your life you never had, like, somebody around to play games with you. That's a sensation I'm familiar with. But yeah, yeah, Shaolin Monks is fucking great. I'm actually I'm gonna try to see if I can get Adam and James to play it. I have a PS2 at work. It's got a hard drive in it. I'm gonna load up the image. Yeah, no, Shaolin Monks has troll infights on purpose. I remember there was like interviews with the devs and they're like, yeah, we did that shit on purpose. We wanted to fuck with people. It's the best. And stuff like that, and like, that's why I'm like, I think that would actually be a really good Let's Play, because they don't know any of that shit. They don't know about Shao Kahn trolling your goddamn ass. Yeah, yep. And Mortal Kombat's gonna have some search traffic because of the new game, and the time is right. The time is right. The stars are aligned. Ah! I'm gonna make it happen. Gonna make dreams real. Play the Wu-Tang Clan fighting game? Oh man. That game's great. You know what? Before Drake played fucking Fortnite with Ninja, there was a Wu-Tang fighting game that was awesome. Also Def Jam. Def Jam Vendetta. Def Jam Fight for New York. Those games are sick. One thing I liked about Armageddon was the intro. Yeah. They were trying, you know, it was a nice idea. Get everyone in a game, really send it off. I appreciated that. But yeah, Armageddon as a fighting game was pretty weak. It was like the PS2 version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and the game was already better than that. Like was it Annihilation? No, that's the movie. What? Conquest. No, that's the name of the mode. What's the Mortal Kombat where you played as Shujinko and there was like a whole story mode and like open world shit and like chests you could only open at certain times a day? That was awesome. Deception. Yes, that is it. Yes. Because Shujinko was heavily deceived. Yeah, thank you guys. That was totally Deception. That game blew my mind. I was like, I never thought you could make a fighting game like this. The Fight Club game? Yeah. I worked at GameStop when that was on the promotional DVD reel. And it was depressing, man. The existence of that game is everything that Fight Club is not. Also, yeah, Annihilation is a great movie. It's a work of art. And if you haven't seen it, you should see it right now. Because it is more important than whatever bullshit you're up to. Cool. Which at this point, I guess, is just watching me play a video game, so... My statement still stands. Hey! I don't know what the deal is with this guy. Oh, that's the deal with that guy. Alright, I got it. concentrate. I'm getting kind of low on life. My gamer sensibilities are being tested. What up? Vintage Tuck, playing Diablo while watching one of my favorite streamers makes for a good night. Right on, man. What class are you playing in Diablo? Attack it? That's weird. What if I went down here instead? Oh shit. That cost me life. Stentorius, thank you for subbing via Prime. Wow, alright. Played Hades? Yeah. That game's really good. I need to put more time into it. I enjoyed it though. I gave it, I played it for like 2 hours until I kind of understood what it was going for, you know? See a treasure. After Kingdom Hearts? Yeah! How early access is it? It's solid. Like, the game is there. You can play it, you can enjoy it. But you can also kind of tell, okay, they can add more. And I think that's really just it. I think it's feature complete. They're just going to add more skills, more levels, more enemies, and it's totally extendable in that way. I would say think of it like the game now is like Binding of Isaac, and then there's like Rebirth and Rebirth Plus and all that stuff. So that's kind of where I would put it. I mean, I haven't played it enough to compare it in terms of like skills and content and extendability. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, Kyle, this is not Kingdom Hearts 3. It's another game that is considered maybe a 3, maybe. Come on, Kala. I would wager. I think, let's say No More Heroes is the dude version of Kingdom Hearts. There, I said it. Travis is gross. What? Travis is awesome. Hey, Jerry. Thanks for the resub, dude. Playing any good at JRPGs. I mean, Dragon Quest 11 is great. I am trying to get through Octopath Traveler because I told myself I would. And sometimes that's the only reasoning I have. Shit! Thought I got away from it. What happens now? Do I go back to a save point? I have... Oh, you have continues. Okay. Rudy thinks Travis is gross. Is this because he doesn't wash his hands when he uses the restroom? Yeah, I finished Persona 5 terribly. I enjoyed that. I played it on hard, though, and that was maybe not the wisest decision I've ever made. Hello, I Swallowcum? Ah, got it. You got me. You got me. Nice one, though. I appreciate that. Travis is also just an unhygienic person. Yeah. Whatever. Women don't need hygiene. There, I said it. There, I said it, ladies. Don't worry, I said it for you. Women love dudes that don't bathe. Remember I said that. Oh, what's up? I'm okay with this guy's wisdom. The first one was kind of shitty, but I'm alright with... Tide Pod Challenge? This dude really has it out for fast food. I thought punks liked fast food. Yeah, women like greasy, smelly dudes. I know this. I know it. He does say moe when he picks up a treasure. God. Oh yeah, he got to bang that hot French chick. Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name. I mean, whatever. We've all been there. Fuck. God damn it. There's a... More than once now I've gotten dinged because I start holding L in a dodge and then I come up and hit the button and it doesn't do the skill. Or it does and I'm facing the wrong way. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I just ate a lot of damage that I shouldn't have. I'm playing this gamer style though. God damn it! Let's come up fast. Oh. We made it though. Yeah, Crisis 3 was awesome. Shinobu? Shinobu was the, no. Shinobu was awesome though. I don't think he banged Shinobu. Shinobu was in the second one. I recall. She was one of the few characters that survived the first game. Crisis 3's not on Steam? That's a bummer. To me, Crisis 3 had, like, it had the tech, and at least it had the more open environments of Crisis 1. Crisis 2, man, they tried to make that Halo, and it just sucked. Or it didn't suck, but I wasn't into it. It lost everything that made it special. Sylvia, yes. Sylvia kind of sucked though. She wasn't. Shinobu was cooler. It's cold, blowing 30 miles an hour, snowing. Took me until 1:30 a.m. to get done deliveries. Streaming midnight night. How's your night been going? My night's been good. It was a challenging day of work. I'll say that. There was a lot of stuff to be done. But it was all doable. You know, laying the groundwork for some stuff. It's exciting. A lot of stuff going on. But yeah. It's a good day. Challenging day. A day where I'm like, I wonder if you ever do anything without it being scrappy, fast, and dirty, you know? It's one of those days of like, man, is it really back to this? And yes, it is. So who cares? Who cares? But it was fun. I don't know how much of this video game humor I can really take. It's alright so far. But I'm really hoping there are parts of the game that aren't. Wow, it's this part of the video game, huh? I'm like, yep. We get it. Oh, this music though. What? Okay. Challenging. Oh! I have not played Killer is Dead, to my shame. Terrible. But yeah, I need to. It's the one Suda game I have not played. And I played Silver Case. Oh, the square means that you have a charge attack. That's what that means. All right. Got it. Goddamn. All right. Damn. God, this is some Dark Souls shit. All right. Good. Bam! Good! It didn't let me dodge away. Okay, whew. I didn't really deserve to win that, but I did anyway. I think a remaster of Silver Case is coming. I've heard about that, yeah. How's the game so far? Sad it's like the original, but wondering if it's still worth the look. It's got the same spirit. It's not the same game, for sure. This is kind of like a toned-down version of the mechanics of No More Heroes. It's a beat-em-up without the, without the motion controls, but... The music's there. The attitude is there, for what it's worth. How's Travis Strikes Back so far? Yeah, Black Mage, I was just kind of talking about that. I think fully I really can't speak to it yet. Because I think this is like a minigame collection kind of game, and... I'm enjoying it. I'm glad that something like this is being made again. I want Suda to have work. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go get another treat. Another way to celebrate the week. One moment.
Up King Double ceramic knives can bring enjoyment of life to you and your whole family.
Doom 2 is just such a bigger, badder, better version of Doom. A lot of people out there waiting for it, for sure. This is pretty much more popular than football.
Once you start playing, you're hooked.
We have a lot of people asking what to expect in Doom 2, when's it going to come out, where is it going to be, where can they buy the game.
We knew it was going to be a monster hit. When the people from GT Interactive Software sat us down and gave us a clue as to what kind of numbers Doom 2 was doing in pre-orders, we all hit the floor. We couldn't believe it. It's phenomenal.
A lot of the retailers are getting demand for Doom already, so they know that when Doom 2 comes out, they're going to be able to sell a lot of product.
There's no need for that, Mercy. You're acknowledged straight away. Keep your shop where it is. Yeah, John Romero is the original video game rock star, I guess. All right. Oh yeah, this is my. I decided what is the No More Heroes of beverages, and it is this: Bud Light Platinum in a tall boy can. That is Travis. I just realized there was a little riff in there that was like the original No More Heroes riff. What happened to Daikatana? It came out. It was all right. It would have been an awesome game if it came out 3 years before it did. I should stream Daikatana. That is a game that tried way too hard. It's like almost Omicron trying too hard. Almost. Nothing tries as hard as Omicron. I should stream Omicron. God, so many games. What a blessed life it would be to just share video games with the world. There wasn't a save point after that boss, unless I miss it. Lost the best friends after Omicron. All things come to an end eventually. Listen, I can handle any video game. Oh, t-shirts, right. That Diablo 2 thing comes out tomorrow? What is that Diablo 2 thing? Picking up The World Ends With You? I don't know. I played that game back when it came out. I don't necessarily feel the need to play it again. I liked it. Oh, I'm dead. That's rough for them to not put a save file after the boss. Damn it, why'd you do it that way? Targeting those skills has been a challenge. Need to figure out what that's all about. Give me that wisdom. I did know that. Huh. What? What? I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, this is on the Switch. Mythic Muffin Man. I'm into this soundtrack, man. I hope I can buy this somewhere. This is gonna be good workout music. Good driving music, too. I don't really drive. Can't really listen to music while I'm driving anymore, but... Gotta watch those hits, baby. There we go. What the? What hit me? What hit me? One of the explosions? Oh. Impotent! Or Ampatent? Thanks for the Prime sub. Wait, there was a break in the fence back here. Can I fall through that? No? Okay. David Cage is a hack fraud. Aw. David Cage has often overreached his limitations. I think Detroit was okay. Like, Detroit's the best game he's made. It was right. But, I don't know. I get it. Let me put it this way. There's something very important. Oh, okay, solid snacking. Then maybe I should withhold judgment, because I haven't finished it. So if there's a turn, then maybe I mean, Fahrenheit had a turn, so... Really liked Heavy Rain. Was Detroit better? I think so. Without the Marcus is Jesus plot? Oh, I didn't get that far, so... Where I played the part that was still somewhat restrained, I guess. Good for you, Bugstra. Secret project's going. I'm working on it. What do you think of the Dude Soup setup? I like it. I think it's only made the show better. Oh man, that's pretty. Look at that reflection. Oh, so much neon. So many different languages? Saying hi. After working 3 hours, I'm going to sleep. Anything exciting happened at Disney? I got to ride Splash Mountain twice in a row. Stephanie put out some tweets, and the operators let us just like sit in the same seats and ride it again. I felt bad because the people who were gonna, you know, ride next couldn't. But that was also like, how many people have ever gotten to do that kind of thing? So that was cool. Or sorry, Space Mountain. Did I say Splash? I don't know. No. Candles, I mean, sure, a lot of people have ridden it twice, but I mean, like, how many people have got to chain ride it twice without getting up, walking back through the line, even if it's empty, like, which is also a rare experience. The operators still usually make you, like, go through the line again, or let other people on. So yeah, it's a pretty rare thing. That happens at other parks, but not really at Disneyland. So that was cool. Also, they served beer and wine in Disneyland. So another incredible rarity was drinking booze in Disneyland. Interesting. I did have fun. It was awesome. I was very blessed to be able to experience that. Was a twist that invalidates everything. You guys talking about Detroit? Interesting. Why is Travis in this weird world thing? He got sucked inside of a video game console. Oh, got to go on it twice. No, I understand. It was funny, and it would have been. Oh, uh-oh. Got swarm enemies now. I appreciate the spirit of it. Shit. Damn it. Pastor Driver says yesterday, yeah! Heavy Boab, congratulations. Or Heavy Boab. There's gonna be treasure in here somewhere. Can't get over how crunchy these beats are. Thoughts on Nier Automata? I think that's a game that I need to play. Kind of reminds me of Fury. What's that? Boab. Oh, Scottish nickname for Robert. Gotcha. Shit. Shit. Can you not do wrestling moves? Not yet. there are equipable skills. So one of them might be wrestling. That's just a normal enemy, huh? Hmm. This is a very Unreal Engine hallway. TB2 got dunk. That robot lady, she is firm and thick. Any last generation game series you want to see return? i.e. Saints Row? Lost Odyssey. Not really a series, but I'd say No More Heroes, but here we are. I'm trying to think. Mother? That's a long time ago, though. It'd be nice for some kind of... This will never happen, but for Konami to do 2DX in a home console again? Like on a Blu-ray, have all the songs? That's just me, though. Volition? Free Space 3 would be cool, but I don't know if those people are still around. And look at his... Well, a lot. You know what? You took a Lost Odyssey off Steam? Lost Odyssey was... Oh, you mean... You're thinking of Last Remnant. Different games, but they're similar. Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna cover up the name card for this character, but I think I'd rather be down here and not cover up the character art. Shit's important. I mean, they're working on Mania machines run on Windows, so I may have deleted it. I should have held on to it. I was on Bamanisos and I downloaded a image of a. I downloaded a Beatmania image, but I could not find a guide to get it working. There was some reference to like running a virtual machine with a certain build of Windows, but there was nothing. So whatever. I like Googled and like read in forums, and I just couldn't find anything. There's like you need Bamani tools, which is like it's like its own thing. You can help, no VM needed. Well, Serge, I blew out my ratio downloading the image, so that's fucked. And I think I gave up on it so hard that I just deleted it off my hard drive. So if you can help, Serge, if there's like a guide somewhere, please send it to me. But I don't think I have a path to downloading that anymore. Maybe if I like, I mean, here's the thing: Sal's is like so dead that I can't get ratio back. Nobody's downloading anything. I seeded some albums for like months and no one touched it. So I don't know what to do. I just figured it was gone. Uh-huh. Yep, let's do it. Do you have an arcade style controller? I have the PS2 controller. The USA PS2 controller. Because I still bust out the PS2 sometimes to play Empress and Happy Sky and Red, but there are arcades near me that have 2DX. They're around. I'm lucky enough to live in SoCal where we have round 1, so. So you know, I try to get my fix that way. Shit! Wrong time to charge. This music, though! Guys, this music. see what animation he's doing because it's so far away. I'm gonna die. Oh! I'm pretty sure he has 2 life meters. Fuck! Maybe not? I'm happy to get you situated to play at home. What's the best way to contact you? You can DM me. My Twitter DMs are open, if Twitter's fine. Or you can message me on Twitch. I appreciate the offer. It's something I've wanted to do. Mostly because I want to stream 2DX. I think it's a cool game. I think, you know, there's like DJ streams are kind of cool. People just want music in the background. You know, with like some samples being off here and there. That's the sort of thing that, if I can get my sales ratio back on track, I could order once I get some money, I could buy a arcade style controller and have my fucking setup. You can't stream arcade data? The rules? Why, did the Konami police find you? Any streamers you recommend we check out? It depends what you want. I like to watch Lord BBH quite a bit. LORDBBH. He streams pretty much... Oh, it's a community role? Oh! Okay, well I wouldn't want to do that then. Okay. So it's just like, don't draw attention to us kind of thing? Against Discord TOS? Discord? What does Discord have to do with it? Alright, banged my elbow on my table. Lord BBH is a good streamer. How you heading? Alright, see you, Mercy. Varg Skeletor is really good. Vinesauce Joel, but he's one of the bigger streamers, so. Discord. Zosty is really good. He is a Super Metroid speedrunner, but he often just plays jukebox of like really well mixed older chiptune stuff. But it's not just bleepy bloop chiptune. It's like from the really good sound hardware, like PC Engine and stuff like that. So. Yeah. I'm almost dead. I'm dead. Oh, no? Okay. Fuck. I thought it was Zosty. Hold on. Yeah.
Over, man.
Yeah. Zoasty. He does a lot of... What does this do? Does it just kick me back to the save point? Does it start the entire game over? Oh, okay. Checkpoints. Yeah, restart the whole game, gamer. Is this gamer style or not? There's a retro streamer I've been watching for years. Hold on, I'm gonna take off my shoes. Cthulhu the Third, I watch a lot. It's just like he's got a really like technically tight stream setup, and there's like no face cam, and he streams off old hardware, but his capture situation is like real soft. Fuck me, Craig. God damn. You can't be raiding me with all these people. This isn't... Actually, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Yes, you can. You know why? Because I got a fucking mic arm now, baby. Look at that shit. And I even got little like Velcro ties and stuff. I am a stream master. Stream lord. I made it. Yeah. That was $12 on Amazon. And I even sprung for like the I mean, it cost $6 and they sent me 5 of them. I only needed 1 and it doesn't really fit. But I got the little, like, filter on my mic, so I'm into it now. Sorry, I'm taking off my very ratty Nintendo pattern Vans, whatever. Well, thank you. That's a new emote too, isn't it? You guys are spamming. My God, turning everything out. Turning it all out. Well, you know what, y'all? I got my Bud Nut Platinum. I got my Kraken Raid. I got my mic arm to keep my mic close to my face. We've got crisp audio. We've got Unreal Engine. I've got 2 continues and we got a boss to kill. Oh, thank you, Phobos. Anyway, thank you guys. Welcome. I don't deserve this attention, but I will do my best to beat this boss gamer style. Steph dying to Doomfist? No, Steph is watching It's a Mad World. We already went through this. We don't need to do this again. It's been a long time since I've heard a song with that synth in it. Usually does 2? No? Fuck. Fuck! Oh wow, okay. You can get hit out of skills. That is good to know. Shit. I gotta get better at this. No! I'm being too reckless. Damn it! You're not invincible when you dodge? Fuck. Gotta stop using that heavy attack. Did I hit myself with it? I did. Whoop. Oh! God. Did I really... In an attempt to hold plus and minus to skip the cutscene, I held home, and then because A is okay in this game, instead of B, I hit A. Oh wait, no, that's still wrong. I don't know what happened with my brain. Whatever. I panicked. Emergency slip. Emergency slip. Hey. I still take so much damage when I get hit with this when I try to use a skill. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my poo brain. Man, these timing windows are raunchy. JC, no LA Noir tonight, I don't think. I'll get back to it though. Hey. Fuck. I knew his pattern was gonna be different. Alright. Now. Okay. The checkpoint. The checkpoint counts how many continues you've used. Now it's interesting. So do I start over and try to make it to that checkpoint? Or do I try to beat the boss in one life? I'm gonna give it another shot and see if I can make more progress. I feel like I'm learning the first phase pretty well. Speedrun, aka beat the boss. Yeah, right. It's a new No More Heroes game. When did it come out? It came out today. Melgon. Yeah, pretty excited. I was a nut for No More Heroes. I pre-ordered it, GameStop, first day. I remember there was another game that came out that day and I didn't give a shit. It was like some popular bullcrap. And I was the only one picking up No More Heroes. And the guy behind the counter was like, yeah, you get it. And I was like, yeah. I work at GameStop too, but I went to a different GameStop. Yeah, Turkaz, it's a lot of years because I got raided by Kraken. Kraken did me a super solid. So hopefully this Twitch.tv content appeals to all of these viewers and thus my gaming empire will grow. Yeah, no, I know, JC. You keep me honest, it's alright. Yeah, no, I agree, Melgon. I'm taking hits, man. I can't be doing this. I did not expect No More Heroes to ever happen again. I am being really reckless. Also, I can level up, so these are all things I could do. And I'm playing on hard, so there's a number of levers I can pull to make this more palatable. Shit. That was really bad. I thought the super move would make me invincible, but it did not. Hi. This is not going well. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest about it. This is some PlayStation 2 ass boss fight stuff, though. I like it. Nostalgia. This game is very different style from the main games. Looks good. Yeah, so my understanding is that it's a minigame collection, so not even this is indicative of what it is. Some Vib Ribbon ass hit markers, man. You're reaching into that reference bank. I appreciate it, though. So I think if you hit the base of it instead of the tip, you get 2 hits. Doubles your damage. Yep. That'll make this phase go way faster. This boss music is so good! Yow! getting hit by that knocks you down 2 charge levels. That sucks. That's another thing I gotta watch out for. Hardest boss, chat and me. Hardest boss. I remember the Crystal Mage from Dark Souls 3 was real bad for me. But I think part of that was like my spec was just not good for that boss at all. I'm trying to think. There were some bosses in Odin Sphere, I remember, that were not good. Not good for me. There's stuff like Deathwing, you know? Or Onyxia. In the Grand Legion of boss fights. What is this? What are you doing? AoE. Alright. Shit. Okay, I had... Yeah, Ruby Weapon. I mean, Ruby Weapon was like... You just had to grind and then...
Game over, man.
Learn the, learn the rotation. Playing on hard? Yeah. Because of course I am. Alright. So here's the deal. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna level up and see what happens. And then I'm gonna try this again. Hard bosses. That's a good question. The end was a... I remember that from like Metal Gear Solid 3 because that was a boss fight that was hard. Because it forced you, unless you cheesed it, it forced you to learn how to play entirely differently. SVC2 Chaos's Geese Howard. Ooh, that's a rough one. Yeah, yeah, Shao Kahn. Like, button reading shit. Mike Tyson? Yeah. Ruby Weapon still win 90% against level 99 characters, but that's what I had, so I was so mad I couldn't beat it. I mean, I remember once I decided to fight Ruby Weapon, it wasn't so bad. Because I had a lot of Mimic Materia and Knights of the Round. So I just cast Knights of the Round, and like that thing where you can double it. So it's Knights of the Round ×2, and then everyone would mimic it, and you kill it pretty quickly. But that's like, I guess that's some real in-game shit. Psycho Mantis, the PlayStation with a broken second controller port. You can beat him legit, can't you? It's just really hard. I do 6 damage now, so that's 20% more damage. Probably have more health too. Ah! I didn't know he would target on himself. That sucks. Shit. Whew. Not bad. Not bad. UI is great, super stylish, but also effective at saying what's going on. Yeah, it tells you everything you need to know. And it's like... I can't tell if it's 4x3 for style's sake. I think so. It also does give you a nifty container for all the UI elements. That was not a good place to be. I remember making the bizarre observation in a stream a while ago. The Japanese games pay an exceptional amount of attention to UI and UX. Western games tend to focus on like making menus as efficient as possible, whereas Japanese developers definitely try to steep menuing and UI elements into the style of a game. And functionality can take a bit of a hit because of that, but... I've still taken a lot of damage. A worrisome amount. I guess I have half health, that's not bad. That's not good. No! Ugh. All right, boys, we're doing it. Woo! Fuck! Can't lose it now. Can't lose it now. What are you doing? What is this? Oh. Fuck! Woo! Oh! Yeah! You were asking for the suplex. Mmm. Mmm. Oh! Shit! Dropping in with that meme time. Mmm. Did it on purpose. Down to the second. Interesting stats. Suda and Kojima are like the opposite ends of the Japanese weirdness spectrum. Kojima gets cerebral, but is weird with his weird, but Suda just does stuff that seems kick-ass, and I love both of them. Me too. Me too. What is that drink? It is the No More Heroes beverage of choice, Bud Light Platinum, in a tall boy can. Backsplashing in me. Sounds so good. Well, you can get, for the low price of $2.50, you too can go to a corner liquor store and get it from the refrigerator aisle. With Alon hosting trends and YouTube switching hosts, do you have any new project you're working on? Yes, I do. Ooh, Turquoise. Thanks for subbing with a tier 1 sub. Hold on a minute. There's a thing I do when people sub. And I'll do it now. But since I'm playing a console game, I've yet to figure out how to make this work, so... Hold on. I want to play something and I know what it is, but I have to figure out how to find it. There it is. It's hard to search for things. It's hard to search for things that are in Sweet Sweet Kanji. So Let me mute that. And a bit of an explainer. I have to play the music in the room and let the mic pick it up because, well, reasons. So, also, since there's so many people here, let me explain this. I like music a lot. So when people sub, I consider it cosmically comedic to double dip on the event. And the way that I do that is doing another thing that I like, because this is... I find it innately amusing that this entire situation is me rewarding me for doing things that I like, which is messing with tech, playing video games, and talking to people. So why not make it 4? Especially if people are giving me money, this is me throwing it back into the universe cosmically and doing yet another thing that I enjoy, which is listening to music. So I'm going to play a song because somebody subbed, and this is that song, so I hope you enjoy it. Asking for the track title. So that is a track called Hell on Bare Feet, and it is from the No More Heroes 1 soundtrack. Because, of course, it is thematically appropriate to play such things right now. Urgh. Sorry, this $12 mic arm is showing me why it costs $12. All right. Oh, yes, so explain the Twitch Prime. Oh, so Love the Snapper, thank you for subbing via Twitch Prime. However, this system was all well and good of playing music for people that sub until Twitch Prime came along, and then Prime subs became, while still treasured, too common to stop gameplay and play a song for every time. So, the caveat is, if you sub via Twitch Prime, you have to do it 2 months in a row. And that's not for money's sake. It's for reoccurrence's sake. By my logic, if you watch the stream and you decide to come back next month and you decide to drop Prime sub again, that's to me that dedicates some amount of like permanence and commitment. So I'll tie that to interrupting the stream to indulge myself in a song, because it's not as effervescent as just dropping one Prime sub. If that makes sense, it doesn't have to. None of this makes sense in the first place. We're all going to die someday, and here I am playing video games. So, that's it. I beat the video game. Yes. Watch the trailer for that new RT thing. Honestly, beyond keen for you to be in the show. Couldn't identify you from the trailer. You did disclose who you're acting. No, Fallen King, because they haven't told me. I don't know if they want that to be a marketing beat or not. Which I guess means the truth is it's not important enough to be considered a marketing beat, so. EmotionEric.com. I don't know if that's a marketing beat. Or, sorry. Heavy Baba. It's an oldie but a goodie. I love it. I love it. I only just looked at it, but I love it. So I'll check it out more later. So I don't know, nobody told me I can't say. So now somebody in the subreddit guessed it 100%. I'll say that. Ooh, flammable cow with sub. All right, well that's a proper sub. I'm afraid to pause it because last time I did, or I'm afraid to dive to menu. Okay, that was at a dialogue pause, so I think I'm all right. Oh, candles are gonna go to sleep. All right, good luck. I only say good luck because it sounds like you're having trouble sleeping, and that is that's a son of a bitch, man. I have only kind of gotten close to having sleeping trouble, and it destroyed me. I'm a bitch for that. I think that would I like to think that I'm tough, but the way that I deconstruct when I don't get sleep, it's just like, no, I'm not. I'm a soft boy. All right, I'm gonna play a song though, because Flammable Cow gave me subbed, made the dedication. So here's a song. In case you haven't learned or figured it out by now, learned was a little too condescending. Sorry about that. I'm mostly just playing songs from No More Heroes 1 tonight because I'm feeling nostalgic. Yeah, right, Melgon? I agree. Am I saying your name right, by the way? I always want to check. Melatonin works for me. Yeah. Nomingia. When I think the time in my... So, there have been times where I've been like around somebody who's snoring and I can't sleep, and that kind of breaks me down. There have been times in my life where shit's so busted that I just can't... Like, my mind won't shut up. Tried staying awake for 5 and 6 days. It gets wacky towards the end. No, I think 48 hours is the max I've gone to it. Gone at it anyway. Yeah, it will. Travis touchdown is in every game. Travis touchdown is all of us.
Whoosh.
Okay. Oh, scenarios. Okay. I like how you have the motorcycle from Akira too, because of course you do.
Whew.
Okay. Dude. I'll throw this out there. I didn't get Japanese beer until I had it with ramen. And then I was like, this is like a chips and queso staple combo. Because the ramen, and this is a soft brag, I guess, but like ramen is different in Japan. It's better fundamentally. The broth is like really garlicky and fatty and cottony is the word I would use because it kind of fills your mouth. There's an aroma to it that like it goes back into your sinus and it pervades. It's not just flavored water. So you have that, and your tongue is like coated with fat and flavor and savoriness, but then you drink, and it's hot, and then you drink cold, bitter, crisp beer, and the alcohol dissolves the fat, and it kind of cleanses your palate. It's kind of like the slice of ginger between pieces of sushi. It's oh, you wait. Is this like, if you mark it as delicious, is this like a counter? Anyway, that's what the ginger is for. Yes. Yeah, it's to cleanse your palate in between pieces of sushi or sashimi. I don't, JC. Yeah. These are things that no one ever tells anyone, you know? Steph sent me a tweet of all these screenshots of people like figuring out very basic life skills. And there's some stuff that people just never talk about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's just the icon? Of course, every fucking awesome indie game is in here. That's an awesome shirt. Dandara? I love Dandara. Everyone slept on Dandara. No one talked about it. It sucked. That game was great. Ooh, Tay the Mighty. In with a sub. Alright, I think I'll actually move on from the No More Heroes soundtrack right now. I don't usually expect more than 2 subs, so whatever. So you eat the ginger separately and then go back to the next piece, or eat a piece with ginger to cleanse? So I'm not an expert. Despite what I sounded like, I think you eat a piece, savor the taste, then you eat a slice of ginger. You just like, you chew it, you let the ginger fill your mouth, drink some water, kind of resets your taste buds, then you eat again. You eat another piece of fish. I think the idea is that ginger is so sharp and piercing. And fish is very mellow, right? It's almost more about the texture than the flavor. But ginger kind of washes the salt away. It's almost the opposite to salt. It's like if salt is warm, ginger is cold. I'm no Goramond here. I'm just theorizing out loud. All right, I'm gonna play track, which means I gotta mute this. Although this, man, that is some sick nasty blues guitar going on. Common Belt Sushi, Yo Sushi has sort of a crash course in how to sushi if you tell them you're new. Have a piece of ginger between at least types of sushi. It works really well, resets so it doesn't let all the strong flavors get lost to each other. Okay, makes sense. Sounds awfully accurate for just speculation. So, Fallen King, let me tell you. If you have the ability to speculate accurately, people think you're really smart. And people think I'm really smart. I don't know how it happened. Didn't ask for these powers, but I have them. So there you go. I've learned the secret in life, and the key to remaining humble is to frequently disclose how much you actually know about any given subject. So, but I have a track to play, because I've been given money for playing a video game, and that deserves celebration. Tay the Mighty, please enjoy this track.
Examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
fucking happen? Anyway. Remember when I said I always wanted that shirt from No More Heroes? Time works in funny ways sometimes. Yeah. Let me turn this back on, because, man, this guitar is all right. Anyway, just Galfin. Yeah, I gotta buy the Bit Trip T. Gotta get. So, I'm pretty sure that shirt was designed by somebody that I've like internet respected for a very long time. Bizarrely, first like learned about her because she did translations for Game Center CX. She went on to like work on a ton of cool shit and does amazing designs for like shirts and pretty much everything. Anyway, funny how things work out. I got all these Azteca stones. There's only so many shirts you can buy with them. It's interesting. Gotta buy the Runa shirt. I actually still need to finish Crossing Souls, but I like that game a lot. I need to play Read Only Memories. Haven't done that yet. Dendara is so good. Y'all check out Dendara. Alright? Do that for me. Do that for your old pal Lawrence. I feel bad because that game swung and it was real good. Alright, how do you change shirts? God bless America. Oh. Our gaming magazines? Oh, come on. Man. Can't have this shit in the game. Ugh. Don't do this to me. No! Oh, that's not what I meant. Let's go back. Hold on. How do you change shirts? I need to change graphic tees, goddammit. Oh, okay. Favorite light gun game? I think I put a lot of time into Time Crisis 4 because the arcade near me when I was in college had a cabinet for it. I don't know, does Rez count? That's kind of a light gun game, kind of? Not really? Okay, so it's a lot of logo stuff. What was in the story is what you see. Time Splitters is great. Yakuza is the best. I'm glad that they're re-releasing all those games. It seems like they've kind of found a new audience, and I'm glad that Sega seems to be getting some money out of it. I have to assume that they wouldn't be re-releasing all of them over and over again if it weren't doing well, so... Death Balls? Didn't I already start Travis Strikes Back? Wife and kid? That's another story, huh? Oh, Bad Girl? Bad Girl was awesome. I only saw a few cosplays of Bad Girl, and I always thought it was a bummer that that character wasn't more popular. And yeah, Dead Cells is cool. Almost have platinum. Gave him no hitting the eye boss. Bleh. Blah. I have it on Switch, so I don't know what the trophies are, but I did at least beat it, finally. Hey, Joven. They're missing with Tanimura's face in 4 because of the whole drug thing? Huh. Interesting. I have started 5 Yakuza games and finished none of them. But it is my hope, my dream, to play Yakuza 0 through 6. Luckily, I think at the pace I'm going, all the Kiwamis will be out by then. So... Your wish. Okay. You can crazy over level? Oh. We're going even more retro, huh? Is this a goddamn text adventure? So wait, hold on. This might take some searching, but it didn't actually. Anyway, familiar tunes. Man. Thanks for the cheer. Bioya? That's punk, baby. Christ. Call out. Look at Travis and tell me that's not awesome. He may not wipe and he may not wash his hands, but Jesus Christ. You ever do gaming with fans, like Final Fantasy GTA with fans? I don't go out of my way to do it. I just don't end up playing a whole lot of multiplayer games, to be honest. So... I'm not against it. I just have not really invested the effort to do it, you know? Red Ribbon? Yo, is that a Dragon Ball reference? Yeah, Cunning Plan. I've been streaming for a while. How much did you like Monster Hunter? Remember hearing you guys played World at Funhouse, but like barely any of it. James played a lot of it. And I feel bad because I always wanted somebody to play Monster Hunter with, and somehow I just kind of missed that opportunity. I think if I played through it a bit, we would play together. He's into that kind of game, and I think it works for him, so... It's the Japanese Destiny. It's the beat 'em up Destiny, or the... I don't know. I never found a weapon that I enjoyed. Dual Blades felt okay, but... Want to try with Generations Ultimate? There's loads of more content. It's not a question of more content. That's never been my issue with Monster Hunter. It's more... What bothers me is that Monster Hunter is a game about demonstrating a skill and knowledge for 20 minutes. It's like Dark Souls, I think, and the Souls series in particular, it's like you fight a boss, you understand their pattern, you demonstrate that you can navigate the pattern. And the game, like at that point, when it comes to like damage versus HP bars, it's about how long can you play at this level? How many mistakes can you make? Souls, I feel like, requires a pretty decent trade-off in that regard. They give you healing items, they give you a health bar, but you do enough damage that you can kill the thing if you play well for 4 to 5 minutes. Monster Hunter is like, you have to play well at that level for 25 minutes across multiple phases, which sucks when the last phase is different and you have to play for 20 minutes just to get there. And it requires setup and farming and knowledge of all the weird mechanics in Monster Hunter, like sight and smell and traps and AI, and the fucking thing runs away and you have to go through all these motions just to get to the phase of the fight that you need to learn. It's a lot of... To me, like, Souls is... The punishment for death is the death run. It's the 30 seconds where you run around enemies and get back to the boss fight. And pick up your souls and maybe you lose them, whatever. The punishment in Monster Hunter is... In the beginning of the game, you have to bash through the 15 minutes of the fight where you're just swatting at it over and over and over again. And it's so slow. And then you get it hurt, and then its patterns change, and then, like, you have to try again. It's a bit subjective. If you know your weapon well enough, most hunts would last more than 10 minutes till very, very end game. Fair enough, Fallen. But you only get that knowledge by doing it wrong a number of times. And doing it wrong, or playing with like a wrong weapon, or attacking the wrong part of the monster, becomes about learning your weapon than learning the monster. That's valid. That's valid. Maybe I've been doing it wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But as somebody who's tried to play multiple Monster Hunters, that's just the takeaway that I got. If Monster Hunter were the only game I ever had to play, I would love it. But there's so many other games. I don't know. As a big boon to learning the monsters, feels really cool when you do learn them. Yeah, Omega. So I picked Dual Blades because it played like that. For a weapon with defensive capabilities, you'll need to learn how to guard impact to efficiently counter monsters. So not only do I have to learn my weapon, but I have to learn the specific timing of every... I guess that's a trade-off. Also, like, yeah, you guys talk a lot. It's either play it like Souls and do not a lot of damage and have to chip away a monster for 20 minutes, or learn the timing of all the monster's attacks so efficiently that you can counter them all and do a shitload of damage and beat the monster in 5 minutes. Which one's faster? I don't know. This game has a weird streak of telling you not to eat fast food. Did Suda develop some kind of consciousness about how bad American food is? How much longer do you plan on streaming? It is almost 1 a.m. God damn it. I don't know. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow, so who cares? Well, I do have shit to do tomorrow. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to see the Rev. So, I don't know. We'll see. I got an energy drink in the fridge. What has Suda been reading? Yeah, call it thank you. Shake Shack is not amazing. I don't get it. I don't understand. I think it mostly comes down to weapon choice at the start and how you choose to play it. Dual Blade does seem to need more knowledge of the monster movesets for optimum uptime, which is probably why I'm bad at it. Charge Blade doesn't necessarily need you to know guard point timings, just the fastest way to charge weapon up and spam your ED or SAED. I don't even know what those acronyms mean. So, Fallen, you hit on another problem with Monster Hunter that I honestly don't know how to solve, which is that when you hit a certain point in the game, it's like, so there's 12 weapons, which one you want? And you're just like... And they give you maybe 1-2 lines to describe what that's like. But playing as each weapon is a fundamentally different experience, which to Monster Hunter's credit is pretty cool. But to somebody who just... If you're getting into it, where's your point of entry? And if there's other games to play... I don't know, man. I get Monster Hunter and I get why people like it. But I also feel like people that like Monster Hunter and really love it should also appreciate why people may not be able to get into it, you know? Yeah, practice. Well, Omega, I mean, yeah, they give you the tools, but there aren't a lot of games out there that's like, yo, hey, thanks for playing our game. Here's 12 ways to play it. Figure it out. Pick one. Try it out. Oh, you want to try it all 12? Well, have fun, like... Have fun going into practice for 2 hours before you start playing the game. You have to appreciate why that may not be the most alluring option. Especially when people may not be very good at being decisive. Call, you had to pre-order at GameStop? Does Amazon not have same-day delivery? I guess it's not as tactile as... Oh, no? Oh, that sucks. I'm spoiled. I'm in a major city, so... That stuff is here. That's how it is. It's like any game with weapon styles. Sort of major. I think most games like that would drip feed you those styles. So, And here's what I don't understand about Monster Hunter. Actually, I do, because I think they have to cater to people that have played Monster Hunter for a long time. I think the way most games would do it is, hey, welcome to Monster Hunter. Here's your sword and shield. And we'll give you a monster to hunt that is tailored to the sword and shield. Oh, you did that really well. Okay, cool. Here's a new weapon. It's the dual blades. You want to switch? You should probably switch. This next monster, you're going to want to use dual blades. So, use dual blades and you fight this monster. And then they show you a monster that, like, attacks fast. So, it's all about dodging and attacking and dodging and shit. Okay, great. Hey, now you know what dual blades are for. Okay. Hey, here's the third monster that could work with either. Choose the one you want. Sword and shield, dual blades. Fourth monster. This is a big one. He attacks slow. Here's the, like, two-handed sword. You should probably use that. You can use the other ones if you really want. Like, if they vibe with you, you can use them, but you should use this one. So you use it and you're like, okay, I get it. So you drip feed. That was the story mode of Monster Hunter Freedom, all the way up to the crab fights? Maybe. I'm not an expert here. Which one was Freedom? Was that the Wii? I don't remember. PSP first one. Whoa. Okay. I give Capcom credit because they've tried a lot. They've really tried, and I see it. And I respect it. I'm not saying Monster Hunter is a bad game. It's well made. It's a good game. But I think most reasonable people could look at it and say, yes, there are things about this that are a turnoff for the average game player. Oh, Evo? It's your first Monster Hunter type game. It was also really slow. See, I associate Monster Hunter with slow. To me, that's what it is. We got anime mascots now. Gene? Wait, Gene was in the other games, right? Hold on, I gotta Google this. Yeah, no wait, Gene was a character, but it wasn't a fox girl. Oh. She was Travis's half-brother? And there was like some really busted up story about that? I don't know, whatever. It's his cat and his sister, yeah. Tarblati, I'm glad you're here. Would it be fair to say that you can appreciate the game if it simply doesn't connect you enough to say it's a game you enjoy? Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate Monster Hunter a lot. Does anyone know if he plays with fans? I don't know. I don't think so. I never played Robotrek. I always wanted to. I remember reading about it in Nintendo Power, but that was one of those impossible to find RPGs that I just couldn't... You know, before I had a job. And before the internet. Goodness, I'm gonna get Twitch banned. With all these harsh words. Palm, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The quintessential gamer would beat Monster Hunter World. I want to. It's just, it is a time sink. It's a good time sink. I want to get there someday. She's still doing this, huh? How did Overwatch go? I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. God damn it. It was so fun. I liked it a lot. See you, you're a beach boy. Have a good night. You could bust it out quick on stream if you brought people in. Just make helpers handicap their weapons so you don't want hyper-fast hunts. So that's the other thing. Monster Hunter is... You have to play with people that are exactly your experience and exactly your knowledge level. And I can imagine how wonderful it is to play through that and learn monsters and beat them with people. You okay? Yeah, you sound fine.
I got a little cough, okay? All right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's still enjoyable if somebody has more experience as long as they don't carry you through the hunt. I mean, that's been my experience. I've had 2 Monster Hunter experiences. Because I have a friend who's Super Monster Hunter, and he... Yeah. The handicap, yeah. I mean, they still nullify the intellectual aspect, though. They run exactly where the monster's gonna go, they throw the traps down, they use the, like... dark website. I would always recommend to solo every monster first. I would agree. Buddha. That makes sense to me. Python, you're talking about Ace Combat 7, yeah? I'm really excited for Ace Combat to come back. That is a weird thing, right? How can anyone be mad about the current state of gaming when there's a new No More Heroes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, Resident Evil 2 remake's coming out, and Ace Combat 7 is coming out. Holy fucking shit, man. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with the world. Someday we'll get a Lost Odyssey 2 and it'll be great. Alright, I have to use the restroom. I'll be back because I'm really vibing on this weird text adventure part of the game. All I've been doing is tabbing through the text, but I'm still alright with it, but I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, Sekiro. Kingdom Hearts 3, Sekiro. Anyway, be back in a minute.
What did your women's intuition say about us?
That we're made for each other.
I agree.
Why?
Why? Because we have the same values. We come from the same background.
Oh, that's very romantic.
You didn't let me finish. And also because I think you're the most wonderful, loving, most beautiful woman in the world. It's like that poem. She walks in beauty.
Go on.
God, I can't remember it. It's funny, it's one of my favorite poems. It so perfectly describes my ideal woman.
Well, let's hope you only say it to me. I'm gonna go to the powder my nose. Here goes.
Thanks. Your eyes. Now I remember.
Warlords is a fast-action game for 1 to 4 players, and it combines elements of Breakout with a game like Outlaw. If you play against 3 computer opponents, you will be the Warlord in the upper left corner. Each opponent plays differently, and you should learn to recognize their styles. Of course, if you play against 3 other humans, you'll have to adjust your strategy. Here's our scouting report. The Warlord directly beneath you is a 98-pound weakling who is easily faked out. You can kill him off right away with only a few well-placed shots to the side of the screen, carving a hole through his castle wall and then blasting him. The blue computer opponent wastes his time destroying the remaining blocks of the dead Warlord's castle when he should be concentrating on our castle. We just wait for a chance to grab the ball and alternate our shots between the 2 remaining Warlords. Use the same strategy you used on the green Warlord on the opponent in the upper right-hand corner, but beware that he is very fast. You must be faster as you try to hammer at one section of his wall. Once you break through, a single well-placed shot will finish him off. Here's a super strategy. You can use the invisible shield of a dead Warlord to deflect the ball on angles not normally available, if you can remember where it is. Watch this shot deflect off a shield you can't see and head right for the corner. Let it bounce around a few times, and the last Warlord dies. The ball will appear at random in the new game, so be prepared to catch it if it comes your way. Then start faking out your opponents again.
Jewel's sugarless gum has so much more flavor, people forget it's sugarless.
Where's the word sugarless? Gee, Chief, Jules has so much more flavor. I forgot. More flavor than Carefree? Sure, compare Jules to Carefree.
Jules has a delicious flavor center, and Jules has 29% more flavor than Carefree.
And Jules is a
sugarless, Chief.
That's news to me.
Try Jewel's. So much more flavor, you'll forget it's sugarless.
Can your hair pass this physical fitness test? Does it shine? Is it silky? Is it manageable? Then get into Condition, Clairol's physical fitness plan for out-of-shape, flabby hair. Protein-enriched Condition Shampoo, Condition 2 Instant After Shampoo Treatment, and Condition Beauty Pack, the twice-a-month intense treatment. Get into Condition. It'll leave your hair physically fit.
Ever feel like you're on?
All right, I've done it. Also, you guys should listen to Cauliflower. She knows what she's talking about all the time. One of the things about this stream that I've learned, I get to learn a lot about a lot of people, and I'm very thankful for that. One thing that I've learned is that Call is right about everything all the time. Anyway, I'll play more Monster Hunter. I owe that game that. Actually, chat, let me ask you this. Should a man play Monster Hunter or Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen? What game is more justifying a true gamer's time? Yakuza is the correct answer. Again, I told you guys, and there it is. Why not both? God damn it. Oh. Go fuck yourself and kill you. Yeah, the Dragon of Dojima is basically Dragon's Dogma. Play Dragon's Dogma online with a VPN. I was reminded of that game and then looked it up on Craigslist, Wikipedia, and this is something that I've understood. It's kind of like it's a Sisyphean torture, or sorry, no. What's the dude who has his shit eaten out by birds every night? And then he regrows it? I don't remember. That's not Sisyphus. Anyway, my torture is that about every year I look up, what happened to Dragon's Dogma Online? And they're like, oh, it never came out here. Prometheus? Yes, you're right. He gave fire to mortals and was punished by having his guts eaten out every night by birds. General Sweet Pants. This is Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes. Or I guess No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Back. Either way. Looks like Tsukiyono Ikari is the next Gordon Gekko here. Oh! That's Dust Till Dawn, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, Wall Street? Never mind. I'm wrong. Goodness. The Valentine. Your glass of wine into the evening? God bless. Have you been liking the rain? I actually really like it Spirited Away. I really enjoyed the weather. I've been trying to admit I'm wrong. I've been trying it, this humility thing. It's a new, softer quintessential gamer. Anyway, I have blue energy drink and vodka. That's where we're at in the night. Yeah, Iron Rain. There is a new Earth Defense Force coming out pretty soon in Japan, right? Like April? Is Bud Light Platinum better than regular Bud Light? Like, what's the difference? Like 2% ABV and that's it. Platinum has more alcohol. And thus more calories, so, you know. Take that for what you will. That was easy. That's keys. Well, Platinum has a lot of sugar? Really? They added sugar to cover the alcohol? Oh, come on. You're really gonna make me go through a maze? How long is the sequence? I mean, cunning plan. This is kind of why I was like, I can't judge this game yet. More wine, get creative with rum or tea. I'm gonna say get creative with rum. Yeah, Chris, you're on the right track. How's the MK event? It was awesome. It was awesome. I really like Mortal Kombat. Oh, that was easy. All right. It's a little Zelda Travis holding an orb. But yeah, Mortal Kombat's cool. That event was really impressive. Oh, hey, Bishop. Wasn't he in No More Heroes 1? Your interviewing in the MK event was amazing. Well, thank you, Alomaris. I'd like to think that playing games for a long time and critically thinking about them would allow me to, like, talk to people or talk to developers in a different way. Here's the bummer. We did that interview before we played the game, and I didn't, you know, it is what it is. If we played, and at the end of our play session, he came up and was like, "Hey, you guys have any questions?" And we were like, "Yeah." And both James and I were like, "Okay, so this game." Like, we basically checked with him. It's like, this game feels like it's all about resets. And he was like, yeah, that's kind of what we want. We were talking to him about, like, frame data and the fact that, like, the game's really, like, punchy and static because you, there's, like, a frame pause every time you hit. A lot of Capcom beat-em-ups do this, too. And, like, the hit sparks are really big. It's a very, like, video gamey fighter. And I kind of wish I got to play it first before I talked to him about it because I had to kind of give him... It's weird. I had to, instead of talking about the game itself, which I wanted to do, I had to kind of just lean on general thoughts about the series and its place in the fighting games. Yeah, here the gear system is a bit worrisome. I imagine there will be modes that remove gear stats. That's where the worry is, right? If they sell gear, then we have a problem. I don't know what it's gonna be. If they sell loot boxes, then there's a problem. That dude was not the person to talk about that, though. And it could even be that at this point they haven't decided how that's gonna work. It's launching in April, so I have been shocked at how late in the game sometimes monetization plans are set. When I can talk to devs who are willing to be super honest about it. It's about MK11, yeah. Squiggy P. MK, come on. Are we pretending that Bishop does not have the internet? I guess... if this is taking place in the time period of this style of game, then that conversation would make more sense. Oh. Alright. We got some lore drops going on here. Surf MK11 looked epic. Yeah. I like the idea of Raiden being angry. I like that they're rolling with MKX. I thought MKX was... This is going to be a dumbass thing to say about a Mortal Kombat storyline, but overwrought. It punched so high that I think it needed a game in the middle. Because, like, MK9 was just 1, 2, and 3, which was awesome. MKX was like 4, and then 3 other Mortal Kombat game plots that never happened. And it's just like, wow, there's a lot going on here, and it's a lot of plot and a lot of weirdness and a lot of, like, adding to universe, which is a dumb thing to say about Mortal Kombat, but when you're a dork about it, I don't know. Kind of wish they still brought the new kids from MKX to 11. They still may. The implication is that there's going to be some time rewinding, right, or something. Like we're gonna roll it back and like chop off the MKX future generation part of it. I don't know. I think, like a lot of franchises, they tried to get away from their core roster of identifiable characters, and that's a really tough thing to do. Yeah, we got meta first. I appreciate it. opinion on which fighting game franchise stands above the rest. I don't think you can say that any one fighting game is the best. I think they all seek to accomplish something and accomplish it, which makes them all good in different ways, and then it's just down to what you like. I am still confused how NetherRealm can do it. I wish they got more credit for doing the thing. They're doing the thing. Blizzard did the thing with Overwatch. Sometimes there are developers that do the thing. The exact thing you say that should be done, they do it, and they do it perfectly. And everyone's just like, well, yeah, that's how it should be. No! This is not default! Satisfying your every dream is not default. That's exceptional. Overwatch is exceptional. Injustice 2 is exceptional. These things, it frustrates me that, like, it makes the rounds in reviews, that's it. Everyone's like, yeah, that was good, and then it's over. I guess, you know what really bums me out? The question mark should be inside the quotations. Dark Souls, yeah. Well, I love being an asshole about grammar. Anyway, what should happen is that for the negativity that happens when people get it wrong, it should be matched with positivity when people get it right, which means there should be bouquets of roses laid at NetherRealm's front gate. Every 6 months, people should turn out and just be like, thank you, and put down some roses and then walk away. Just to even out the karma of it all. Where do you think Valve is going to go now that Artifact has shown it's not a huge title? They knew it wasn't a huge title. They're not stupid. They made the game because they wanted to. Because it was a hobby thing to do. They're going to keep being Valve. They're going to, like, tweak Steam. They're going to believe that one day they might be able to release a game like Half-Life again. And one day they might. I believe that's true. Watching streamers play can be more entertaining than edited videos. It's when I started to do normal gaming streams. I know that they sometimes stream drunk streams and such on YouTube. With premium, you can do to live, but it's only regular and basic ones that you plan. No. Would you believe that the economy of a stream doesn't work at scale? I think it can support an individual. Maybe if that individual is one of the, like, the 5 top. It could support a team, but it may be entertaining content, but it doesn't have the time to revenue ratio required to run a business. That's been my experience. There are businesses that run streams, and none of those streams are even remotely business impactful? That makes sense? Okay. Yeah, Junkyard, I think competition at Valve might wake them up. Phew. I don't think they're lazy, and I don't think that they got, like, dumb or anything like that. I think they're still very smart people. But I think there's a difference between... If you're making all the money in the world, you can do whatever you want. And isn't that the greatest gift of all? So, if you're a gamer like dork, right? You're going to make cool gamer shit, and I think Vive is that. That's what I probably would have done. So, to me, Valve it's people that released products that were exceptional and were successful because of it. They were so smart that they worked themselves out of needing to make products that had mass appeal. And as such, their products don't have mass appeal. Because they're working on what they like. And guess what they like? Trading card games. Developing systems and processes that help people find what they want in a overly crowded marketplace. They're developing the libertarian game platform of the future. And if that's not the most dorky thing in the world, I don't know what is. And it's awesome. I didn't eat any ramen. I don't know. It makes sense to me. It all makes sense, and I like it. It makes sense, and I like it. I am also very, very glad. Yeah, Portal 2 is a masterpiece. That's the problem. If we're all being selfish about this, right? We want Valve to make us games because Portal 2 is great, and it's frustrating. How great would it be if they made more Portal 2? But making a game like that is hard. It's so hard. And it is, I think, in a weird and shitty way, it's kind of selfish to be like, Valve, do that again. Especially if you did it and you're like, fuck me, 12-hour days, are you serious? I did it! You guys have Portal 2. Can't you just play that again? And actually, I want to play Portal 2 again, so hey, it works out. I don't know. I get it. I get it, and I'm not bitter about it, and I'm not sad about it, because they did some great work. They may do some great work yet. That's up to them. They've earned the right to make that decision. I don't know why I'm saving again. So I'm debating. I should probably wrap it up at this point. I've been live for too long. But there's people hanging out. It's rough. One of my gamer mates is a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Wondering what other Mortal Kombat 11 characters are going to be in it. What would you like to see? Who's going to be brought in? What new characters would you like to see in Mortal Kombat 11? So there were the ones they showed at the event. I'm sure you know about those. They teased Cabal. So, Cabal. But as far as who I'd like to see, I don't know. That's one of the fun parts about Mortal Kombat, right? It's almost like X-Men. There's so many of them. It's like Pokemon. And they don't forget any of them. Life is destroy. Okay. Just sad because Dota 2 is slowly dying. This is a weird sentiment that I'm... We got some fucking trap beats going on? Hold on. I gotta listen to this. That bass line, though. God, that is a good vibe. How you liking Travis Strikes Again? I love it, but this is me distilled into a video game, so it's not fair for me to say I love it because it is so appealing to my personal sensibilities. As a game, I think if I take myself out of it, I could see it being a cutesy, but a cutesy collection of experiences that ultimately ends up just being that. Like, there's no additive part to all of its pieces.
Die! 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 Oh, fuck!
I think, like all Suda games, the thing you will always come back to is there's nothing like it. And if you played enough games that individuality is more important than quality.
Why aren't you dead? So, you like games? Let's play a game of death. Guilty. 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 Choose. Choose. No! 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 Please no! No! Mommy! 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 Excellent.
Yo, what is that burger nightstand? What is that? Whoa. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need that nightstand. Yeah, it's trauma-esque. Yeah, no, it's clearly like overly compressed. It's nothing like it. Okay, now here's the big question: is this another beat 'em up? Okay, so this is a beat 'em up segment. Okay, all right. It makes sense for this to be the main mechanic of the game. I think it can. Never mind. All right, this is different. I don't know where we're going with this. All right.
Guess what?
I do not understand. Sure. This just makes me think about World of Light. Balloon. There's a thing I gotta click on. Oh, interesting. What is this, a rum punch? That's a milk? Coconut? Are the games stitched together with a narrative or something? They're stitched together with like Tarantino-esque soliloquies, I would say. A lot of like hip, jive, cat talking. That doesn't actually like, it's not a plot, it's expression. When's the last time you heard a soundtrack like this? It's like manic piano. I remember hearing some stuff like this in Maxis games, like The Sims. Well, more like SimCity. I remember SimCity 4 had just a stellar soundtrack. Oh, I didn't lose the level for that. Interesting. Okay. Away. How did you enjoy MK? I liked it a lot. But Mortal Kombat has always been more tuned to my sensibilities, which is tied in. Let me put it this way, and this is a deep cut, but I loved Fighter's Destiny. I loved, like, Bushido Blade. I like games that are... It's about winning the mind game. It's not about playing the rhythm game. If I want to play a rhythm game, play a rhythm game. I don't see the point in, like, focusing on execution beyond winning the mind game of the rock, paper, scissors of your opponent. And to me, that's what Mortal Kombat is all about. Maybe to a fault. And I can get why other people wouldn't like it for that reason. But, I think in the way that like this game is tuned for me, it's for my sensibility. Mortal Kombat is as well. Footsie neutral. Exactly. I love the stand-up. And it's actually a problem if I'm being honest. When I played StarCraft, a big problem that I identified in myself was that I would have the advantage and I would back to neutral on purpose for no reason. I wouldn't press advantages because it didn't feel fair to me. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel honorable. Like I couldn't. I think the core of it is I never would feel like I won if I took advantage when I had advantage. Does that make sense? I had to, if somebody was about to lose and I knew that I had advantage, I would back off and give them advantage and be like, no, I want to know that I can beat you. And it was a problem. Like, it's a stupid way to play competitive anything. The goal is to win, right? I think it, if I really try and deconstruct it, it's probably a self-esteem thing. Of like, I have to put myself at a disadvantage so that I know that I'm better. Like, that way I can't tell myself it was like, I can't tell myself it was anything else. And even in life, I've started to understand that this is a bad behavior pattern of rejecting help on purpose. It's not good. Enjoy the game more than the enjoyment of winning. That is a factor. I do love the exchange. This was even a problem in MMA. I would take hits I didn't need to take because I wanted it to feel like an equal fight, if that makes sense. And multiple instructors pointed this out. They're like, why aren't you covering up? And it's like, because I don't want to. I want it to feel like an even fight. That's what I love. So I would self-handicap a lot. And that's dumb when somebody's punching your head. We were wearing gear, so like I didn't get damage or whatever, but they were like, no, if it's a real fight, you win. And I've been trying to readjust my mindset in life and in competitive games and everything to win, to not make it equal. Because that's not the point. And to a degree, it's kind of condescending. If that makes sense. Sorry, when you have a friend that uses X-ray moves every time they get it. Well, that means you know how to beat them, right? Or you know when they're going to use X-ray and it's pretty easy to dodge. I don't understand. Whoops, that was a waste. This is some Hotline Miami music right now. It's like you get the enjoyment of being pushed to the brink and surviving on your own abilities to do the same thing in a different way. Yeah, I think it's not... It's romantic, but it's not good. I'm convinced of that now. I don't think it's good. I think that there's value in the right setting, of course. Capitalizing on the advantages that you have that don't cost anyone else anything. And if two people agree to... two people agree to competition, it's shitty to not compete. I wouldn't want that. So... because I solved the mystery. That was Disney. It must have been awesome to have the little park. It was very awesome. And surreal. And... the way I thought about it is it let me experience something that it let me travel back in time is kind of how I think about it. To me, Stephanie talked a little more about it because she's been to the park through the ages, and she was like, yeah, it was kind of like this in the 80s, in the dark ages for Disney, when no one was really coming to the park, and at night it was just empty. It was weird. It was fun. I liked it a lot. That's interesting. I'll give the game credit for like putting a little spice on it. It's the same control and same mechanics, but they just pull the camera way up. That's some game design efficiency right there. Ever since MK9 implemented the Bone Breaker thing, every fighting game has adopted that feature. Well, it was a fucking awesome feature. Oh, that's the other thing about MK11. So, you know, you guys have seen the slow-mo zoom-ins where you like break some shit, you do a good counter, you bust somebody's teeth out. James asked about that with the dev after we played the game. And the dev was like, yeah, so each move, per match, each move will only trigger that effect once. And it's basically like percentage based if that will trigger or not. So that was a pretty cool thing. Of like, MK is a very cinematic fighter, and that it's more about the spectacle, the grandstanding. It's like the pro wrestling of fighting games. It's not the MMA of fighting games, or even the I don't know what a better analogy would be. Okay, Flips, you drunk? All right, drink water. This is me reminding myself to do that too, but it comes at a health cost. I don't know how to feel about it. Use it, lose it philosophy without having played it. What do you mean? There's nothing that costs health in MK11. Oh, that was young me. Ooh, a skill card. Thought one of the finishers was usable only under 30%. So you're talking about, yeah, the death blow. Yes, you're right. That is a high damage X-ray style move you get at under 30%, but both fighters get it at under 30%. So it doesn't cost you health to get it. You get it once you're under a certain health. It's a comeback mechanic. It's the ultimate comeback mechanic, basically. Also, I think I got a skill card I never equipped. That's occurring to me now. Yep. And you can only use Final Blow once per game, not round? No, neither. Fatal Blow. Yeah, it'll recharge. You can only activate it once per match. Okay, so Tetsui is, well, you can only connect with it once per match. You can use it once per match. If you use it and they block it or it whiffs, it comes back in about 5 seconds. It comes back really quickly. So, yeah. I'm just trying to be clear, that's all. And that's such a weird thing in terms of mind games. So, you've almost won, right? So your opponent has Death Blow, Fatal Blow, whatever it's called, Fatal Blow. And so you're trying to bait it out. You throw attack, you hold block, boom. They use it, you're like, okay, I'm safe. I'm gonna rush him down. And you're like, shit, I have 7 seconds to close this out. And they get one back. And that's when like pressing an advantage becomes very important. If you catch somebody in a block string and they're in block stun, hit him again. You cannot let them, like, you have to keep pressing them with fast attacks. Otherwise they're gonna pop you with that fucking attack that does 30% of your life bar. It's similar to Rage in Tekken 7. Yeah, it's everything. It's like X Factor. It's ultra attacks in Street Fighter 4. Every fighting game in the modern age has a comeback mechanic because it plays to a crowd, and it's awesome.
Yes.
So, what blows my mind is that yeah, I have yet to see I mean, the internet is gonna have a field day with this shit. I don't know. It's the grand playing field of like I think it's a little Smash Brothers-y. It's like Smash Brothers with items a little bit. I can feel that. It's a party game mechanic. It's just you slap 2 buttons and you fuck somebody up real bad. That's not bad advice, actually. The people that go out of their way to say they're your friends and they help you out, why would they tell you that? Achilles, I never could get into Tekken. I just couldn't. One of the things that we talked about with the producer after we interviewed or after we played the game was like, for me, Tekken so much of the Tekken, or the Tekken, so much of Tekken is the high-low mid mix-up. Like it's the combo strings that are like a sine wave on your fucking ass, and you have to learn them. It's all about learning those strings and learning them for every character. Otherwise, you take those pops and it just fucking sucks. And they don't do much damage, and I know that. And the game is designed such that a high-low mix-up string is not going to parlay itself into a really damaging combo, because that would just be stupid. But I don't know. MK has those high-low mix-up, but they're slow, and they're designed that, like, you see it once or twice, and then you can react to it if you know what's going on. If you're at least thinking about mechanics, and thinking about the matchup, and thinking about the combos that this person's using and abusing. Yeah, so Tetsui, yeah, I never liked the 50-50 stuff. I never liked cross-ups. I was like, why would there ever, in any competitive game, be a move where you have to guess? And, like, the person throwing it out can just do it and suffers no consequence if you guess right. Why would that ever be a thing? I don't know. I get it. The answer is don't put yourself in that position in the first place. It's about that, but... You guys get to play with the new parry system? So there is, what is it called? There is a Just Defend, Flawless Guard. That's what it's called. So we played with it. The timing is weird, and the time that I had, I didn't get the timing. It didn't make sense to me. But apparently it's for every attack. If you do a Flawless Guard, if you let go guard and tap guard at the right time, guard stun is shortened. So combo strings that are normally safe are now not safe, which is like chef kiss, man. That is the rock paper scissors punishment for somebody that abuses like high-low mix-up combos. You demonstrate a greater knowledge than them about this one combo they're spamming, and then you can punish it when normally you may not. Many moves that are 50-50 are launch punishable, or at the very least, WR punishable. What's WR? I'm not sure I move about removal of Sub-Zero's Ice Clone. Yeah, I mean, Ice Clone is kind of a punish mechanic, right? It's an anti-air mechanic. An anti-air mechanic that doesn't lend itself to extended comboing, which is always nice. It's like you get the one slap on the wrist. You caught them in the air, you get an uppercut. That's it. Is there a guard button, or do you walk backwards? You walk backwards and crouch. There's no guard button anymore. I always like guard buttons because it made crossovers not happen. Which I was always okay with. Whew. I was blown away with the graphics in MK11. Like when I played in the arcade back in the days, of course. Yeah. Sweet Pants, it's funny you bring that up because for me, MK11, I talked about the cinematic aspect in the video, but yeah. I think visual fidelity, that visual wow factor, has always been something that's a part of Mortal Kombat's DNA, and it's really cool to see them keep that alive and adapt it. Like if it were still a full motion video fighter, that would be weird now, weird and sad. But instead they took the idea of what's like a tech forward, visually stunning thing we can do. Them changing the way you can tech grabs and have to guess what direction they throw is wacky though. So yeah, Titan, I don't know specifically what that meant, but I teched a throw with punch, and I was like, whoa. And it did make it into the video, but yeah, when we were playing, James and I were trying to suss out some of the mechanics, and there's some stuff in there. Oh, one of the other things that happened with the interview after the fact was James called out the fact that the enhancements are not universal. So, in previous MKs, post MKDC, you would enhance by tapping the same button for every special move at the right time, and it would burn meter, and you get a stronger version of that move. This one is like, for each move, there's a different input to enhance it. So it's like, it's more input complex, which is weird for Mortal Kombat. It's more like memorization intensive, which is also weird for Mortal Kombat. It's just a weird direction for a series that seems to be about the simplicity of encounters and just big thwacky hits of just like, you won this encounter, you won this rock, paper, scissors, now try again, is mostly what MK is usually about. So I don't know. That was a weird move. The dev that we talked to apparently had been in NetherRealm for a while, and Tyler, I think, yeah, he talked about how MKVDC, whatever, however you say it, had enhancements that were themselves special move inputs. So he's like, yeah, we tried to bridge the gap there, of like that was a little too intense for people. Okay. If they back throw, you have to tech back throw and not just throw in general. It's not even throw. And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like any attack input in the right frame window techs the throw. It's harder to tech. I think it's harder and easier. And I could be wrong about this, but I swear to God, I hit punch and I teched a throw. And I wasn't like gripping the controller, I think. So for me, if you do an attack input in the right direction, then you tech. And for me, that's a good trade-off, which philosophically matches, right? It's about the mind game of the encounter, not about the button you're hitting at the right time. Which you're still hitting a button at the right time, but it has to be you have to understand the game, not just hit the right button. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Anyway, it's late. I think I'm going to call it there. It's fucking 2 a.m. God damn it. Well, it's 2 a.m., so I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you followed from Gregkin, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, this is basically what I do. Ramble about games, play weird stuff. Oh, yeah, Arc Maggots. There's always somebody that's going to arrive right at the end. I'm sorry. But, yeah, it's late. And life's got to go on, so that's that for now. But, if you enjoyed it, you can slap that follow if you want. I'm doing my... I got a mic arm now, you know? I have to plug this stuff. Hold on. Check this out. You see that? Best $12 I ever spent on Amazon. Oh, it's a pina colada. Okay. You had the ingredients for pina colada? Now think about it. I don't even know what's in one. So, thank you for watching. See you guys later. Have a good night. Yeah, Ghostly. Kraken rated me. Gave me a good gift. So, I might leave this weird stuff running for a while. We'll see. We'll see.
I love you. Does he yell it from across the room?
Get set, get closer.
Only Certs has flavor crystals and retsin for great taste and fresh breath that lasts over an hour. So if your sweetheart serenades you from long distance,
Get set, get closer.
Can we afford 4 more years of broken promises? In 1976, Jimmy Carter promised to hold inflation to 4%. Today, it is 14%. He promised to create more jobs, and now there are 8 million Americans out of work. He promised to balance the budget. What he gave us was a $61 billion deficit. Can we afford 4 more years? The time is now for strong leadership. Reagan for president.
On June 23, 1996, N64 was released in Japan. The results were nothing less than phenomenal. Within hours, over 500,000 systems cleared the shelves. On September 29th, N64 is scheduled for release in North America. The system is about to change. But before it does, we decided to invite 3 of the best gamers in the country to put it to the test. This is N64.
Good evening, gentlemen. We've been expecting you.
This is it, the power of N64. the driving force in the next generation of video games. With 64-bit technology, you're a witness to moves and graphics that no other system can match. 360-degree viewing, three-dimensional graphic interpretations, anti-aliasing for crisp graphics, and too many other things that are just going to blow your mind. Welcome to N64.
Greetings, gentlemen. Your journey begins this way, and from this way we go that way.
Yo, what is this? Yo, it's kind of dark in here.
Okay. Hey guys, how you doing? So, I understand you're here to find out about the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64, we call it that because it happens to be the world's first 64-bit hardware. Now, I could go on and on about all the technical stuff, but I think it's easier for me to explain that as I show you the game.
Help! Help!
Mario's back in a new adventure. He has new friends with special abilities. He has new enemies with funky attacks. But will he save the princess?
Help!
Find out in Paper Mario. Rated E for everyone.
We begin today with MIDI music on the Atari ST.
This is the National